Peace is one of the most amazing gifts that God can give us. It comes with spiritual maturity. It comes from the work of being able to see clearly that all things, everything is somehow for us. And there's nothing that we should be afraid of. And yet most of us live in a tremendous amount of fear of death, dread, and the worst thing we can think about is losing somebody that we truly love and want and need to be a part of. But I want you to listen carefully as I'm trying to describe to you the plan that God has for us and why death is so essential to our spiritual growth. First of all, watch Jesus' life. Look at it carefully. He did his best work after he died. When he came back in his resurrected form, he was able to reach and teach the disciples in ways beyond what he could do as he walked this earth as a human. So what is that telling us? There's telling us there's something about life after death that has the capacity to teach and to reach the people that we love when we were on this earth with them. Amazing. Could it be that the whole notion that we have when people die, we know that the good ones go straight to heaven. If you're not so good, you go to purgatory. Purgatory could be seen as a kind of place of punishment for the sins that we committed, but that doesn't fit in any way, shape, or form, in my mind, with the heart of God. It's rather giving us a second chance to continue to grow. So we're told to pray for those who are continuing to grow. How do they grow? How would you imagine growing after you die? I would think it has to do with facing all the situations that happened in your life regarding relationships and wanting so much to bring life to those people that you lived and walked with on this earth, wanting to continue to do that. And as you did that with great skill and great passion, I would think that would be the school of learning how to grow spiritually. So could we think about those who have died, those who we pray for, also being great ambassadors for us, great people challenging us to grow here and wanting so much to be a part of that life that we have now, and wanting to be sources of wisdom, sources of insight, sources of giving us the grace we need to face the things that we have such a hard time facing. I remember once telling somebody that, it's going to be great when you die because you'll get to see your mother, and she screamed. And I said, well, she said, well, I didn't like my mother. I didn't have a good relationship with my mother. And I thought to myself, imagine someone growing in that place with God, knowing their daughter was not nurtured. Wouldn't she be the one who would be most interested in nurturing her? Wouldn't she be the one that would want to help her more than anybody else? So maybe it's not only the people who have loved us the best, but the people that maybe have loved us the worst that we can lean upon and expect to receive something from them. There's no such thing as dying and then being separated from those that you love and then waiting for them to die so they can come in and again be with you. Yet I'll admit I've said that in homilies when I was young and teaching the people that I was trying to minister to during the loss of someone, and I would love to take every word like that back. No, we don't lose them when they die. They stay with us, and they become amazing sources of grace. It's called the communion of saints, this great company of those who have gone before us that spur us on to victory. What a great comfort to know that the people that we have loved in this world who are now on the other side are with us perhaps more intimately than we could ever imagine.